Hi guys, we would have just gone over the math packet, Unit 1, Unit Assessment Form B. Remember, it's going to look backwards right now because I'm doing forward-facing camera, but this is the work that I'm going to expect to see on that paper when we go over it tomorrow in class. Next, you're going to need to get out your shiny purple math books, just your shiny book. And you're going to be working on pages 42 through 44. That page is going to look similar to this. Unit 1 assessment, end-term assessment. Remember, this is backwards. I went over this in the morning message, but there's only 3 pages, 42, 43, and 44. 42 has 5 different problems on it. You're rounding in the first one, writing in word form in the second one. On the third problem, what is the sum? Think of the sum. Number 4, what is the expanded form? If you cannot remember what expanded form is, flip back in your book. That, I believe, is in lesson 1, or we have an anchor chart on the board. Number 5, what number sentence is true? Circle the letter for all that apply. So I would guess that there's probably more than one correct answer there. On the back page, number 6, this set of base 10 blocks represents a number. The value of this number can be represented in many different ways. Choose yes or no to show whether the value is equivalent to the number. So that just means is it equal to or the same as the number represented by the base 10 blocks. For base 10 blocks, we didn't work with those this year, but remember one of these squares is 100, 100. One of these sticks is worth 10, and each one of these little blocks is worth 1. Number 7, the 4 highest mountains in the world are listed below. Write the heights in the boxes to arrange them from greatest to least number of feet. I know for certain that a problem just like this one is on your unit test this week. I remember it very clearly from last year. And then part B, it says, when Lena rounded the height, she got the same number for all 4 mountains. But when Adam rounded, he got the same number for 3 of the mountains and a different number for the 4th mountain. Can they both be correct, or why? Why or why not? Tell me those rules for rounding. Can both Lena and Adam be correct? You tell me. Part C, the 5th highest mountain is Makalu. Its height can be rounded to the nearest 100. What is the highest that this mountain can be, and how do you know? So if they've rounded it and they've given us the number, what is the highest height that that mountain can be? You use your knowledge that you know about rounding and solve that problem. What I really want to talk about right now is this performance task. So you're going to be working on another performance task this week as well. Answer the questions and show all of your work on a separate piece of paper. If you don't have your shiny math book out right now, pause this, get it out, and turn to page 44. Answer the questions and show all of your work on a separate paper. Remember, if you need paper, it's in the either red or orange bin that you can get that paper out, but make sure you put your name on it. The students at Walter Street Elementary School have been given a 1,000,000-minute reading challenge. Students record the number of minutes that they read each day, and their teachers find the total for each grade. The chart below shows the number of minutes read in the first 4 months of the challenge. First grade read 98,050 minutes. Second grade read 30,451 minutes. Third grade read 100,870 minutes. Fourth grade read 145,689 minutes. And fifth grade read 120,270 minutes. I did not say that correctly. 120,270 minutes. The principal of Water Street Elementary School wants a report on the school's progress. She wants to know each grade's total to the nearest 1,000. and approximately how close the school is to reaching 1 million minutes. Write a letter to the principal describing how close students are to reaching their goal and estimate how much more time they need. In the letter, you should show your work and explain your reasoning. So, you have a checklist over here on the side. It says, did you show the original data and the calculations? So what you would need to do is you're going to have to show that first grade, second, third, fourth, fifth grade. You're going to have to show that original number. And if I go back into the problem, it told me that they want the totals to the nearest 1,000. So you're going to be rounding that to your nearest 1,000. So original data, and then it rounded to the nearest 1,000. Explain how you made your estimate. So you're estimating whether they're close to that million minute red mark. How do you make an estimate when you have those rounded numbers? What are you doing with each of those numbers to put them together? And write a complete letter. You're writing a letter to the principal. And it says, in the letter, you should show your work and explain your reasoning. You also need to see estimating how much more time they need. So you're going to have to put all those numbers together and then take them away from 1 million to figure out how many more minutes they need. Reflect. After you complete the task, choose one of the following questions to answer. You can either persevere, which information given in this problem helped you decide how to begin. So you would just answer that question. What piece of information helped you decide where to begin? Or you could use your reason mathematically, which the question would be, how does rounding help you solve this problem? All you have to do is, I would use this space right here to answer one of these questions. But you will need another piece of paper to first show that work and then write a letter to the principal. And you can make an imaginary principal. You can write it to Miss Smith. You can write it to whomever you wish. But that is what you need to do for pages 42 to 44. You have, let me see. You have a full hour to work on this from 9:30 to 10:30. So I fully expect for this to be done. It's very simple, very much review. We will be reviewing this in the morning and sharing our letters with one another. So please make sure this is ready to go. Thank you.